talk about Urban Space, the old school interactive platform. This combines my passion for urbanism in cities with my passion for social media and technology. Hope you enjoy what I have to say. Better step in the box here. What is urbanism? Urbanism is interaction, creativity, and opportunity. They're basically, urban spaces are places where people come together to share. They're increasing productivity and innovation. Cities used to be social places designed for people. They were designed on a human scale that allowed people to come together and interact with one another and share their experiences. However, since World War II, cities have been increasingly built around cars. Now cities are designed for transit and transactions, and the human factor has been lost. It's been harder and harder to meet and interact with one another outside of private spaces. So, an example of this is freeways. Freeways have fundamentally reshaped the city. They have created such effects as urban sprawl, strip malls, mega shopping centers. Basically, they have homogenized large tracts of America. They've led to things like suburbanization and gentrification. These forces have isolated people into their own enclaves, making interaction between different groups and different people more difficult and challenging. So combined, these forces have had a deleterious effect on urbanism in cities. Yet, despite all these facts, the urban ideal remains. Despite years of neglect and outright hostility towards cities by politicians and planners, people still yearn to live and be around cities. Why? Connections. Plain and simple, cities are where people and places come together and connect. They bring people together instead of isolating them into separate spots. We're social animals at heart. We want to be connected. We want to feel part of something. The more mobile we become as a society, the more we be able to connect with people around the world, the more we also sense a sense of rootedness, a place to what we feel, what we belong. We really are seeking community. Some have said place is dead. Maybe so. Maybe the place of our grandparents are dead. The absolute place, the places that we were born, that type of place is dead. Instead, people are now, places more relative for people. People are now looking, places where people's lives intersect. We all have multiple facets of our life, whether it be work or family or community, and it's those places that we consider, where we interact on a daily basis, that we consider place now. So the question is, how do we get old school interaction back? I started talking about urban spaces urban spaces an old school interactive platform. But really the important thing is interaction. So we want to talk about, not so much about urban space, but how we connect and where we can connect. This is what led me to something called Place 2.0. In today's mobile society, place is less than a marker on a map or a place in your memory, but it's where you conduct your daily lives. It's also changing, it's called attentional urbanism. Instead of bricks and mortar and thinking of urbanism as bricks and mortars, think about it as the network of information, the social connections you have, the buildings that you interact with. And this is where social media comes in. Social media has revolutionized the way we connect with one another. It also has that same impact to revolutionize the way we work within cities and connect with cities. Just as social media has transformed the way we look at journalism and the way we look at business, it is also transforming the way we can look at cities. Just think of all the new applications for your iPhone, or you have Twitter, you have Brightkite, you have Facebook. All these things help mediate how you interact with cities and one another. Nevertheless, community is not technology. Face-to-face communication and interaction is still key. Events like this are still important. We all found out about this online, but we're coming here in person together. But at the same time, technology can facilitate community. Technology can help bring us together and mediate how we interact, give us new depth, new insights into not only one another, but the cities where we live. So at the end of the day, the geography of the city is no longer just the skyline, but it's also now the graph of the social networks. It's no longer just streets and boulevards, but it's Google and Facebook. It's no longer just social urban space, but also smartphones. So at the end of the social media has created a whole new internet. It's also created a whole new urbanism. As technology propels us forward, it is also gives us the opportunity to go back and create that old school interaction that we all seek. Thank you.